fairy tales reading?
My best friend, Jeremiah. Liam and Jeremiah had known each other forever. They lived in neighbouring houses, with their gardens connected by a small gate they called their secret entrance. Every morning, Liam would dash through the gate to find Jeremiah, or Jeremiah would come running to Liam's house, ready to explore the world together. The 4-year-old boys had vivid imaginations. One day, they were treasure hunters digging up the sandbox for gold coins, which turned out to be bottle caps. Another day, they transformed the garden into a jungle full of tigers and crocodiles that, as they claimed, lurked behind every bush. Liam was the ideas guy, always planning secret missions or building blanket forts. Jeremiah loved perfecting every detail, often leading to amusing misunderstandings. "Look, Jeremiah, this is our pirate ship," Liam exclaimed, pointing to a large box that once held a TV. "A ship without cannons? No way. I'll make some from paper towel rolls." Jeremiah replied, and soon they'd forget the world around them, lost in their imaginative play. Although their mischief sometimes got them into trouble, the boys were inseparable and always had each other's backs. Wiktoria and Daisy, the boys' older sisters, were their complete opposites. 8-year-old Wiktoria was calm, organized, and loved planning ahead. Her room was filled with sketchbooks, watercolors, and books about painting. She dreamed of becoming a famous artist someday. Daisy, the same age as Wiktoria, was full of energy and spontaneity. She loved experimenting with colors and creating unique patterns. Her paintings were imaginative, flowers with rainbow petals and clouds that sometimes resembled smiling monsters. The girls often painted together, complementing each other's talents. Wiktoria was the detail expert, while Daisy brought life and joy to their artwork. "You know what, Wiktoria?" Daisy would say while working on a new piece. "Your butterflies are so realistic, they look like they'll fly off the canvas. And your colors are so beautiful, everyone will want to hang your paintings in their homes," Wiktoria replied with a smile. For them, painting wasn't just a hobby, it was a way to spend time together. When they were engrossed in their work, nothing else mattered, not even Liam and Jeremiah, who often tried to interrupt them. On a warm summer day, the garden behind Liam and Wiktoria's house buzzed with life. Butterflies danced among the flowers, and birds chirped happily from an apple tree. At a table under a large parasol, Wiktoria and Daisy were planning their next big project. They both loved painting, and that day, they decided to create a masterpiece, a meadow filled with flowers, butterflies, and sunshine. "This time, let's add more details," Wiktoria suggested, laying out their paints and brushes. "Flowers, butterflies, maybe even some woodland animals. And golden rays of sunshine, of course," Daisy added, tying her apron. Meanwhile, Liam and Jeremiah were playing tag in the garden. They soon grew bored of the game and noticed the girls bent over their canvas. "What are they doing?" Liam asked, peeking through the hedge. "Something fun, for sure," Jeremiah replied. "Let's check it out." The boys crept closer and saw the painting the girls had started. To their eyes, it was both fascinating and unfinished. "It looks like it's missing a dragon," Liam whispered. "And pirates," Jeremiah added with excitement. When the girls stepped away to grab more paint, Liam and Jeremiah saw their chance. Without hesitation, they grabbed the brushes. Liam painted a big red blotch in the middle of the canvas, while Jeremiah added something he called a mystery island, which looked more like a big uneven smudge. When Wiktoria and Daisy returned, they froze in shock. "What have you done?" Wiktoria exclaimed. "This was supposed to be a meadow, and now it's a disaster." Daisy added, her voice trembling. Liam and Jeremiah realized they had messed up. We just wanted to help, Liam said quietly. It was meant to be a surprise, Jeremiah added, staring at his paint-covered hands. The girls stared at the ruined painting for a long moment. Victoria wanted to throw it out, but Daisy broke the silence. Maybe not all is lost. What do you mean? Victoria asked, skeptical. Instead of getting mad, why don't we try to fix it together? We could turn it into something even better. Liam and Jeremiah's faces lit up. Can we help? We promise to do exactly what you say. Fine, Victoria said firmly. But first, you need to learn how to paint. No more blotches. The girls began teaching the boys how to mix colors, create gentle strokes, and add details. Liam turned out to be great at painting clouds, while Jeremiah excelled at creating unique flowers. After hours of hard work, the painting looked completely different. It still had the meadow, but now there were also dragons, elves, and a massive pirate ship in the sky. The girls were initially worried it would be chaotic, but the final result was stunning. This is truly extraordinary, Victoria said with a smile. Better than our original idea, Daisy added, wiping paint from her hands. Liam and Jeremiah beamed with pride. Do you think we can paint together again someday? They asked. Maybe. But only if you promise to ask before starting anything. Victoria replied, winking at Daisy, who nodded in agreement. From that day on, Liam, Jeremiah, Victoria, and Daisy discovered that the best adventures were those shared together. The painting they created hung proudly in the living room, reminding them of an important lesson. Sometimes, listening to others and working together can turn even the biggest mess into something beautiful. And while Liam and Jeremiah still had plenty of mischievous ideas, they now tried to ask first, most of the time. The end.
Fairy Tales reading? Subscribe to our channel to hear more.